Everything's bigger in Texas, and that includes the adventure. Imagine standing at the edge of a canyon that stretches endlessly into the horizon, or wandering through ancient caverns hidden deep beneath the earth. Picture yourself on a sun-soaked beach, with the Gulf of Mexico lapping at your feet, or exploring a city where history and modern culture collide in the most unexpected ways. Texas is a land of contrasts, mysteries, and unforgettable experiences, and today, we're diving into the heart of it all. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, get ready to discover the most amazing places in the Lone Star State that you absolutely can't miss. Let's dive in. The Alamo and San Antonio missions. In Texas, history isn't just something you read about. It's something you feel in the very air around you. And there's no place where the echoes of the past resonate more powerfully than at the Alamo. Imagine standing in the footsteps of legendary figures who fought for freedom and shaped the destiny of an entire nation. The Alamo isn't just a building. It's a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of liberty. Located in the heart of San Antonio, the Alamo is more than just a tourist destination. It's a pilgrimage. As you wander through this hallowed ground, you can almost hear the distant drumbeats of history and the whispers of those who gave their all in one of the most famous battles in American history. But the Alamo is just the beginning. Welcome to the San Antonio Missions, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that offers a journey through time like no other. These missions, built in the 18th century, were not only places of worship, but also thriving communities that helped shape the cultural fabric of Texas. Each mission tells a story of resilience, faith, and cultural fusion. From Mission Concepcion's stunning frescoes to the impressive aqueduct at Mission Espada, you'll discover the rich history of Spanish influence and the enduring legacy of the indigenous people. The missions are not just historical sites. They're living parts of the community. Throughout the year, they host festivals, reenactments, and cultural events that celebrate the rich heritage of San Antonio. And if you think history is just about looking back, think again. The San Antonio missions aren't just relics of the past. They're vibrant parts of the community, with festivals, cultural events, and even weddings taking place within their walls. The Alamo and the San Antonio missions are more than just monuments to the past. They're reminders of the enduring spirit of Texas. Whether you're a history buff, a cultural explorer, or simply someone looking to connect with something greater, these sites offer an experience that stays with you long after you've left. Big Bend National Park. If there's a place where the wild heart of Texas truly beats, it's here, where the Rio Grande carves through ancient canyons and the sky stretches out in endless blue. Welcome to Big Bend National Park, a place where adventure isn't just a possibility, it's a promise. Imagine this. You're perched high in the Chisos Mountains, surrounded by views that seem to go on forever. The desert sprawls out beneath you, a patchwork of colors and textures that shift with the changing light. In every direction, there's nothing but untamed wilderness. No cities, no crowds, just you and the vastness of Big Bend. Big Bend isn't just one of the largest and most remote national parks in the US. It's a living, breathing ecosystem that's as diverse as it is dramatic. From the desert floor, where hardy cacti bloom in bursts of vibrant color, to the lush canyons where rivers run deep, this is a land of contrasts. One of Big Bend's crown jewels is Santa Elena Canyon, where the Rio Grande has carved a path through towering limestone cliffs. As you hike into the canyon, you're surrounded by walls that soar over 1,500 feet above you. The river winds lazily at your feet, and the echoes of your footsteps are the only sounds you'll hear. It's a place that makes you feel small, in the best possible way. And for those looking to get even closer to nature, there's nothing quite like paddling down the Rio Grande. Whether you're kayaking through narrow canyons or floating along more tranquil stretches, the river offers a unique perspective on Big Bend's rugged beauty. Every bend in the river reveals something new. A hidden waterfall, a sandy beach, or perhaps a glimpse of wildlife. But Big Bend's wonders don't end when the sun goes down. In fact, some might argue that the park is at its most magical at night. It's a reminder of how vast the universe is, and how rare and special places like this are. Camping in Big Bend is an experience like no other. Whether you're setting up a tent under the desert sky, or nestled among the pines in the Chisos Basin, there's something about sleeping under the stars that connects you to this land in a profound way. The quiet, the solitude, the sense of being miles away from the modern world, it's a feeling that's hard to find anywhere else. For those who want to dive deeper into the park's secrets, guided tours with the park rangers are a must. Whether you're interested in geology, history, or wildlife, the rangers have stories that bring Big Bend to life in unexpected ways. Did you know that this area was once at the bottom of a prehistoric sea? Or that some of the fossils found here date back over 100 million years? Every rock, every plant, every animal has a story to tell. And the rangers are the storytellers who make these tales come alive. Of course, no trip to Big Bend would be complete without hitting the trails. Whether you're a seasoned hiker or just looking for a leisurely stroll, Big Bend's trails offer something for everyone. The Lost Mine Trail, for example, is a moderate hike that rewards you with stunning views of Casa Grande and the Chisos Basin. And if you're up for a challenge, the South Rim Trail offers one of the most breathtaking panoramas in the entire park. An expansive view that seems to stretch all the way to Mexico. Keep your eyes peeled as you explore, because Big Bend is home to an incredible array of wildlife. From the elusive mountain lion to the roadrunner darting across the desert, the park's inhabitants are as diverse as the landscape itself. Don't be surprised if you stumble upon a group of desert bighorn sheep scaling the rocky terrain with ease. Watch the skies too. Golden eagles often patrol the canyons, gliding effortlessly on desert thermals. You might spot javelinas foraging near your campsite, a black bear in the highlands. The riverbanks are alive with colorful reptiles and amphibians, adding even more vibrancy to this natural haven. At Big Bend, every sunrise feels like a gift, and every sunset a masterpiece. It's a place that demands to be experienced, not just seen. Whether you're drawn here by the promise of adventure, the call of the wild, or simply the desire to escape into nature, Big Bend delivers in ways that are both surprising and unforgettable. Big Bend National Park isn't just a destination, it's a journey into the heart of Texas's wild, untamed spirit. It's where memories are made, where stories are born, and where the adventure of a lifetime awaits. The Texas Hill Country. Take a deep breath. You've left the deserts and mountains behind, and now you're entering a landscape where time slows down and life is a little sweeter. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country, a region that feels like it was made for slowing down and soaking up the beauty of the world around you. Imagine driving through a sea of bluebonnets, the state flower of Texas, as they blanket the countryside in vibrant hues of blue and purple. It's a sight so quintessentially Texan that people travel from all over just to see these fields bloom every spring. But the Hill Country is more than just its famous flowers. It's a place where nature, history, and culture blend together in perfect harmony. Let's start with one of the Hill Country's best-kept secrets. It's wine. Believe it or not, Texas is home to some world-class wineries, and the Hill Country is the beating heart of the state's wine scene. The wine is just the beginning. You'll hear stories of how the land, climate, and people all come together to create something truly unique. Sit back, enjoy the view, and raise a glass to the Hill Country, where good wine and good company are always in season. Ready to explore a little more? Just a short drive away, you'll find one of Texas's most fascinating natural wonders, Enchanted Rock. This enormous pink granite dome rises 425 feet above the surrounding countryside and is steeped in legend and lore. Local Native American tribes believe the rock had mystical powers, and once you climb to the top, you might just understand why. The hike to the summit is steep, but worth every step. From the top, you'll have a 360-degree view of the Hill Country. rolling hills, endless skies, and nothing but nature as far as the eye can see. Whether you're here for the challenge, the views, or just to say you conquered one of Texas's most famous hikes, Enchanted Rock is a must-see. But the hill country isn't just about nature. There's a rich cultural history here that's waiting to be explored, and there's no better place to start than Fredericksburg. Founded by German settlers in the mid-1800s, Fredericksburg is a charming mix of old-world European influence and modern Texas flair. Stroll down Main Street and you'll find bakeries selling traditional German pastries, art galleries showcasing local talent, and boutiques offering everything from handmade crafts to high-end fashion. And then there's the food. In Fredericksburg, you can savor authentic German cuisine. It's a place where culture and cuisine collide in the most delicious way possible. For those looking for a more peaceful retreat, the Hill Country's wineries aren't just for tastings. Many offer luxurious bed and breakfast accommodations where you can wake up to the sound of birds singing and the sight of the sun rising over the vines. It's the perfect getaway for anyone who wants to escape the hustle and bustle of city life and reconnect with nature, while enjoying a glass of wine, of course. And speaking of scenic, if you're visiting in the spring, you can't miss the Willow City Loop. This winding road takes you through some of the most breathtaking landscapes in Texas, with wildflowers carpeting the ground in every direction. It's a favorite route for cyclists and road trippers alike, offering views that will make you want to stop and take a photo at every turn. The Hill Country is also home to a vibrant calendar of events and festivals. From the famous Texas Hill Country Wine and Food Festival to local fairs celebrating everything from peaches to pecans. There's always something happening here, whether it's a live music show, a farmer's market, or a craft fair where local artisans showcase their creations. And for those hot Texas days, nothing beats a dip in one of the Hill Country's famous swimming holes. That plunges into a natural limestone grotto. It's a little piece of paradise hidden in the heart of the Hill Country, perfect for cooling off after a day of exploring. The Texas Hill Country is more than just a destination. It's a way of life. From the rolling vineyards to the towering granite domes, from the charming small towns to the scenic byways, this region is a place where time slows down, and every moment feels a little more special. Whether you're here to hike, sip, or simply unwind, the Hill Country is a reminder that sometimes the best adventures are the ones where you don't have to rush. Padre Island, National Seashore. Imagine standing at the edge of a coastline that seems to stretch on forever. Miles of sandy shores, the call of seabirds, and the endless blue of the Gulf of Mexico. Welcome to Padre Island, National Seashore, the longest stretch of undeveloped barrier island in the world, where the beauty of the Texas coast comes alive in ways you never expected. But this isn't just any beach. Padre Island is a sanctuary, not only for humans seeking relaxation, but also for some of the most endangered creatures on Earth. Every year, hundreds of Kemp's Ridley sea turtles, the rarest sea turtles in the world, come ashore to lay their eggs. If you're lucky, you might even witness a hatchling release, where these tiny turtles make their dramatic journey into the sea. Padre Island is a paradise for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. With over 70 miles of coastline, it's a perfect spot for camping right on the beach. Imagine falling asleep to the sound of the waves and waking up with the sunrise peeking over the Gulf. No alarms, no distractions, just the rhythm of the ocean. For those who love the water, Padre Island offers plenty of ways to dive in, literally. Whether you're into windsurfing, kayaking, or paddleboarding, the calm, shallow waters are ideal for beginners and experts alike. And if you're a fan of fishing, the surf fishing here is legendary. Anglers from all over come to cast their lines into the Gulf, hoping to reel in anything from redfish to trout to shark. Beyond the beach, Padre Island is also a birdwatcher's dream. The island sits along the Central Flyway, one of the major bird migration routes in North America. Over 380 species of birds pass through here, making it one of the best bird-watching spots in the country. Whether you're an avid birder or just curious, it's hard not to be awestruck by the sheer diversity of feathered visitors this island attracts. Laguna Madre, the hypersaline lagoon that separates Padre Island from the Texas mainland, is one of only 6 such lagoons in the world. Its unique waters are home to an astonishing variety of marine life. Kayaking through this serene body of water is a must for anyone who wants to experience the quieter, more peaceful side of the island. Watch for playful dolphins, stingrays gliding beneath the surface, and schools of fish darting through the shallows. One of the coolest things about Padre Island is that you can literally drive on the beach. With miles of sandy stretches open to vehicles, you can head out into the more remote areas of the seashore for an off-the-beaten-path adventure. Out here, it's just you, the sand, the surf, and maybe a few curious seagulls. But Padre Island is more than just a playground. It's a living laboratory of natural wonders and a place deeply committed to conservation. And as the day draws to a close, there's no better way to end your time at Padre Island than with a breathtaking sunset. The sky here comes alive with colors you can hardly believe, casting the entire coastline in a soft, golden light. Whether you're standing with your feet in the water or sitting around a beachside bonfire with friends, there's something magical about the way the sun slips below the horizon at Padre Island. Nightfall brings a different kind of beauty to the island. Lay back on the sand and gaze up at the constellations. It's the perfect reminder of how small we are and how incredible this world can be. Padre Island National Seashore is more than just a beach. It's a sanctuary, a place where nature is still wild and free, where adventures can be found around every corner, and where the beauty of the Texas coast is on full display. Whether you're here for the surf, the sand, or simply to experience the magic of the Gulf, Padre Island is a wonder you won't soon forget. Dallas, the modern metropolis. Welcome to the heart of Texas, a city where Southern charm meets big city ambition. Dallas isn't just a place on the map, it's a powerhouse of culture, innovation, and history, standing tall with a skyline that's become iconic around the world. This is where cowboy boots and high fashion walk side by side, and where every street has a story. What makes Dallas stand out? Let's start with its rich blend of old and new. In downtown, you'll find cutting-edge architecture that seems to touch the sky, standing proudly beside buildings that have witnessed the evolution of the city for over a century. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge, designed by Santiago Calatrava, is a stunning example, a modern marvel that's become a symbol of the city's forward-thinking spirit. For art lovers, Dallas offers one of the largest arts districts in the country. The Dallas Arts District is 19 blocks of creative energy, where the city's love for culture is on full display. You've got the Dallas Museum of Art, the Nasher Sculpture Center, and the stunning architecture of the Winspear Opera House, all within walking distance. Whether you're a fan of classic art or contemporary pieces, this district will leave you inspired. Imagine stepping into a room where you're surrounded by masterpieces from ancient civilizations, followed by contemporary pieces that push the boundaries of imagination. And the best part? It's free to enter, which means you can explore its vast collection as often as you like without breaking the bank. Sports fans, Dallas has you covered too. This city bleeds blue and silver for its beloved Cowboys, but that's just the beginning. Whether you're catching a Dallas Mavericks game at the American Airlines Center or rooting for the Stars on the ice, the passion for sports here is as big as Texas itself. And don't forget the iconic Cotton Bowl Stadium, where fans gather each year for the Red River Showdown, one of college football's most intense rivalries. In the middle of all the city's hustle and bustle, you'll find a unique urban oasis, Clyde Warren Park. It's more than just a green space. It's a gathering place where the city's pulse slows down just a bit. This park, built over a freeway, offers everything from food trucks and yoga classes to outdoor concerts and festivals. Whether you're looking for a peaceful spot to read or a vibrant event to join, Clyde Warren Park brings a little bit of nature into the heart of the city. Dallas is also home to a significant piece of American history, the George W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum. Here you can explore the life and presidency of the 43rd U.S. President through interactive exhibits, including a detailed recreation of the Oval Office. It's not just a place for history buffs, it's a powerful reminder of the events that have shaped the modern world. And of course, no visit to Dallas would be complete without diving into its culinary scene. From world-famous Texas barbecue joints to high-end dining experiences, this city is a foodie's paradise. Try the brisket at Pecan Lodge or indulge in upscale fare at 560, Wolfgang Puck's revolving restaurant offering 360-degree views of the city from the top of Reunion Tower. Whether you're craving down-home comfort food or Michelin star elegance, Dallas serves up flavors you won't forget. Speaking of Reunion Tower, if you're looking for the best view in the city, the geodeck at the top is the place to be. At 470 feet above the ground, you can see the entire Dallas skyline and beyond. Whether you're up there during the day or watching the city lights twinkle at night, it's a vantage point that puts the size and scope of Dallas into perspective. For family-friendly adventures, Dallas offers plenty of options. The Dallas World Aquarium is a journey from the ocean depths to the treetops of a tropical rainforest, all under one roof. With exotic animals, colorful marine life, and immersive exhibits, it's an adventure that kids and adults alike will enjoy. The nearby Dallas Zoo, the largest in Texas, is home to over 2,000 animals and offers an up-close look at wildlife from around the globe. For those who love to shop, Dallas is a fashion mecca. North Park Center is one of the top shopping destinations in the US, blending high fashion with cutting-edge art. Here, you'll find luxury brands, department stores, and unique boutiques all in one place. Whether you're looking for designer clothes or the latest trends, North Park is the place to splurge on something special. When the sun sets, Dallas transforms into a nightlife haven. Deep Ellum is the place to be if you're craving live music and an eclectic vibe. This vibrant neighborhood is known for its street art, funky bars, and local music scene that ranges from jazz to rock. Grab a drink, catch a live show, and take in the creativity that flows through this part of town. From art and culture to sports, history, and some of the best food in the country, Dallas is a modern metropolis that offers something for everyone. Whether you're exploring its towering skyline or its underground art scene, this city is a wonder in its own right, where innovation meets tradition and every corner has a story waiting to be told. Guadalupe Mountains National Park, Texas Sky-High Escape. Standing tall like a silent sentinel over the West Texas desert, Guadalupe Mountains National Park is home to some of the highest peaks in the state. While it may not be as famous as other parks, its isolation and raw beauty make it a must-see for anyone looking to experience Texas's natural splendor. At 8,751 feet, Guadalupe Peak is officially the highest point in Texas, and getting there is a challenge that rewards the adventurous. The Guadalupe Peak Trail is a grueling 8.4-mile round trip, but when you finally reach the summit, you're rewarded with sweeping 360-degree views of endless wilderness. It's like standing on top of Texas, with nothing but open sky above and the vast desert stretching out below. If you think Texas is all flatlands and prairies, Guadalupe Mountains will quickly change your mind. This park is a rugged wilderness, where sheer cliffs, vast canyons, and towering peaks dominate the landscape. It's a place where the untamed beauty of the Chihuahuan Desert meets the majesty of ancient mountain ranges. One of the most unique aspects of Guadalupe Mountains National Park is its fascinating geological history. Over 250 million years ago, this area was submerged under a vast inland sea, and today, the ancient coral reef from that time has fossilized into the towering cliffs of the Guadalupe Mountains. The park is a living museum where you can see remnants of this prehistoric world frozen in stone. For those who love hiking, McKittrick Canyon is one of the park's best-kept secrets. In the fall, the canyon transforms into a kaleidoscope of colors as the leaves of the maples, oaks, and big-tooth aspens turn brilliant shades of red, orange, and yellow. It's a striking contrast to the surrounding desert and feels like you've stepped into an entirely different ecosystem. Follow the trail to Pratt Cabin or continue to the grotto, where you'll discover hidden caves and spring-fed pools that offer a refreshing break from the dry desert air. A short drive from the mountains will take you to the surreal Salt Basin Dunes, where brilliant white gypsum sands stretch out for miles. These dunes are one of the most unusual landscapes in Texas, offering a stark contrast to the rocky peaks of the mountains. It's an otherworldly experience, walking through the shifting sands, with the shimmering dunes underfoot and the towering Guadalupe Mountains in the distance. Like Big Bend, Guadalupe Mountains National Park is a haven for stargazers. Its remote location and lack of light pollution make it one of the darkest places in the country, where the night sky comes alive with more stars than you can count. Whether you're camping at Pine Springs or Freehold Ranch, the celestial display overhead will leave you feeling small in the best way possible. But Guadalupe Mountains isn't just about the views, it's also teeming with wildlife. From desert-dwelling creatures like roadrunners and rattlesnakes to mule deer and mountain lions that roam the higher elevations, the park is a sanctuary for animals that thrive in this harsh yet beautiful environment. Keep your eyes peeled as you explore. You never know what you might encounter. The history of the Guadalupe Mountains extends beyond its natural beauty. The park was once part of the route for the Butterfield Overland Mail stagecoach service, one of the longest and most dangerous mail routes in the 1800s. The towering cliffs of El Capitan, the lush beauty of McKittrick Canyon, and the serene dunes of Salt Basin are all part of what makes Guadalupe Mountains National Park one of Texas's hidden wonders. It's a place where you can experience the thrill of climbing to the top of Texas, the serenity of walking through ancient canyons, and the timeless beauty of a desert landscape that has remained untouched for millennia. If you're seeking adventure, solitude, and a glimpse into Texas's wild side, Guadalupe Mountains National Park offers it all. It's a place where the past and present collide in a stunning display of natural and historical wonders, making it one of the most extraordinary destinations in the Lone Star State. The Marfa Lights, Texas's unsolved mystery in the desert sky. Something strange happens in the desert near the small town of Marfa, Texas, a phenomenon that has baffled locals, visitors, and scientists alike for over a century. No, it's not a trick of the light or an illusion, it's the Marfa Lights. Imagine looking out over the barren West Texas landscape and seeing glowing orbs appear out of nowhere, flickering, darting, and vanishing into thin air. It's a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. The Marfa lights first made their appearance in the late 1800s, and ever since, people have flocked to the desert to catch a glimpse of this unexplained spectacle. Locals have passed down stories of these strange lights for generations, and even modern technology hasn't been able to offer a definitive explanation. Some say they're reflections of car headlights, while others believe they're caused by atmospheric conditions. But here's the thing. These lights were seen long before cars or modern civilization arrived in the area. What makes the Marfa lights so captivating is that they defy explanation. They aren't just a flash in the sky, they hover, move, and even seem to interact with the landscape. Witnesses describe seeing the lights appear as glowing orbs, sometimes white, sometimes orange, and even red. They move in ways that seem impossible, floating, zigzagging, and disappearing in the blink of an eye, only to reappear moments later. Some say they split into multiple lights, while others claim they dance together in a mysterious choreography. Over the years, researchers and scientists have tried to study the lights, but every time they think they're close to an answer, the lights seem to outsmart them. Theories range from ball lightning to swamp gas to reflections of distant stars, but none fully explain the strange behavior of these glowing orbs. Some have even suggested they're a natural electromagnetic phenomenon, while others believe they might be something far more extraordinary, possibly extraterrestrial. For visitors, the chance to see the Marfa lights is both thrilling and surreal. People come from all over the world, hoping to witness this unsolved Texas mystery with their own eyes. There's a sense of anticipation as you stand in the desert, scanning the horizon, waiting for the moment the lights reveal themselves. When they do, it's a mix of awe and disbelief. How can something so mysterious be so real? The Marfa lights are more than just a phenomenon. They're a reminder that despite all of our advances in technology and science, there are still mysteries in the world we can't fully explain. It's this blend of wonder and the unknown that makes the Marfa lights one of Texas's most unique natural wonders. Whether they're a quirk of nature, a trick of the atmosphere, or something beyond our understanding, the Marfa lights continue to captivate everyone who sees them. As far as Texas wonders go, they're one of the state's greatest unsolved mysteries, leaving you with more questions than answers, and a sense of awe that lingers long after the lights have disappeared. Galveston coastal charm meets Texas history. Breathe in the salty sea air, feel the ocean breeze, and take in the charming vibes of Galveston, Texas's favorite coastal escape. From its pristine beaches to its deep historical roots, Galveston blends the best of both worlds. Sun-kissed fun and centuries-old stories waiting to be uncovered. Looking for a day of fun by the sea? The Galveston Island Historic Pleasure Pier is an iconic spot. Packed with rides, games, and great food, it juts out into the Gulf of Mexico, offering both thrills and fantastic ocean views. Whether you're taking a spin on the Ferris wheel or just enjoying the breeze, the pier captures the carefree, fun-loving spirit of this coastal city. But it's not just about the excitement. Galveston's beaches are some of the best in Texas, where you can relax in the sand, watch the tides roll in, and enjoy the quiet moments of coastal life. Stewart Beach, East Beach, and even the more secluded stretches of sand offer a little piece of paradise for everyone, whether you're in the mood to party or just want some tranquility. Step away from the beach for a moment, and you'll find yourself in the Strand, Galveston's historic district, where the past comes alive. Stroll down the cobblestone streets lined with Victorian-era buildings, boutiques, galleries, and cafes. It's like stepping back in time, while still enjoying the luxuries of modern-day coastal living. For history buffs, Galveston is a treasure trove of stories. Take a tour of the Moody Mansion, a 28,000 square foot architectural marvel from the Gilded Age. The opulent mansion, once home to one of Texas's most prominent families, is a window into Galveston's affluent past. You can almost feel the echoes of high society as you walk through the grand rooms filled with antiques and luxurious decor. And then there's the Bishop's Palace, a towering Victorian castle that looks like something out of a fairy tale. With its ornate design and stunning craftsmanship, this National Historic Landmark is considered one of the most beautiful homes in the United States. Walking through its halls, you'll marvel at the intricate woodwork, stained glass, and detailed furnishings, all while learning about Galveston's historic rise as a wealthy port city. Galveston isn't just a city of history, it's also a hub of outdoor adventure. Hop on a boat tour and experience one of the area's most delightful attractions, dolphins. These playful creatures love to frolic in the waters of Galveston Bay, and you'll be treated to close encounters as they leap and dive alongside your vessel. It's an experience that adds a touch of magic to your coastal getaway. For those fascinated by Texas's industrial past, the Galveston Railroad Museum is a must-visit. Step aboard vintage railcars, see old locomotives, and explore one of the largest railroad collections in the country. It's a journey through time, offering a glimpse of how transportation shaped the state's development and the role Galveston played as a key port city in the early days of the railroad. For something truly unique, head to Moody Gardens, where science, nature, and fun come together in an unforgettable experience. The 3 massive glass pyramids house everything from a tropical rainforest filled with exotic plants and animals to a 1.5 million-gallon aquarium teeming with sharks, seals, and sea turtles. It's a place where education meets entertainment, and you can easily spend an entire day wandering through its exhibits and attractions. And if you're feeling adventurous after dark, Galveston has a chilling side too. Known as one of the most haunted cities in Texas, its ghost tours take you deep into the eerie tales of shipwrecks, pirates, and tragic events that have left their mark. Explore haunted mansions, spooky cemeteries, and mysterious alleyways as you hear spine-tingling stories from the island's past. Whether you're drawn by the beaches, the history, or the thrilling adventures, Galveston is a destination that promises endless discoveries. It's where the past and present merge beautifully, offering both relaxation and excitement. From dawn to dusk, this charming island is packed with wonder, making it one of Texas's most treasured coastal escapes. Fredericksburg, a slice of Texas hill country heaven tucked away in the heart of the Texas hill country, lies Fredericksburg, a town that feels like a charming blend of German heritage and Southern hospitality. Known for its scenic beauty, historic landmarks, and world-class wineries, Fredericksburg is a destination where relaxation meets adventure. Main Street Fredericksburg is where you can feel the town's deep roots in German culture. As you stroll past quaint shops, you'll notice the distinct architecture and Bavarian charm that give this town its unique identity. But it's not just the buildings, it's the delicious food, friendly faces, and laid-back vibe that make Fredericksburg a special place to visit. And speaking of German heritage, no visit to Fredericksburg is complete without experiencing its incredible food. From hearty schnitzels to giant pretzels paired with local brews, the town's culinary scene is steeped in old-world tradition. Stop by one of the many beer gardens for authentic German cuisine in the heart of Texas, and wash it all down with a cold pint of locally brewed craft beer. One of Fredericksburg's crown jewels is its wine country. Believe it or not, the Texas Hill Country is the second largest wine-producing region in the US, and Fredericksburg is its beating heart. With more than 50 wineries and tasting rooms, it's a wine lover's paradise. Whether you're a fan of rich reds or crisp whites, there's something for everyone in these scenic vineyards. What's even better? You don't have to be a wine connoisseur to enjoy the experience. Many wineries offer tastings, tours, and even live music events that let you soak in the beauty of the hill country while sampling some of the region's best wines. The combination of good wine, stunning views, and great company is what makes Fredericksburg's wine scene truly special. Beyond its wine and cuisine, Fredericksburg is also home to one of Texas's most famous natural wonders, Enchanted Rock. This massive pink granite dome towers above the surrounding landscape, offering some of the best hiking and rock climbing in the state. The climb to the top is challenging, but the panoramic views from the summit make it well worth the effort. The legends surrounding Enchanted Rock only add to its allure. For centuries, Native American tribes believed the rock held mystical powers, and today, visitors still feel a sense of awe when standing at the top, taking in the vast expanse of the hill country below. Whether you believe in the magic or not, there's no denying that Enchanted Rock is a must-see for anyone visiting Fredericksburg. But Fredericksburg isn't just about wine and outdoor adventures. It's also a place rich in history. The National Museum of the Pacific War is an unexpected gem in the heart of this small town. dedicated to preserving the history of World War II in the Pacific. This extensive museum offers an immersive experience with exhibits ranging from aircraft to weapons and personal stories of those who served. What sets this museum apart is its interactive exhibits, including live battle reenactments that bring history to life. Visitors can witness the sights and sounds of a World War II battle, complete with pyrotechnics and historic weaponry, giving a deeper appreciation for the bravery and sacrifice of the soldiers who fought in the Pacific. If you want to dive even further into Fredericksburg's past, the Pioneer Museum offers a glimpse into the lives of the German settlers who founded the town in the mid-1800s. With its collection of historic homes, barns, and artifacts, you can step back in time and see how these early pioneers carved out a life in the rugged Texas Hill Country. Fredericksburg isn't just known for its wine, its peaches are legendary. In the summertime, the orchards around town burst with fresh, juicy peaches that you can pick yourself. Whether you enjoy them straight from the tree or baked into a warm peach cobbler, these sweet treats are a true taste of Texas. Whether you're sipping wine in the vineyards, exploring the historic Main Street, or hiking the legendary Enchanted Rock, Fredericksburg offers a little bit of everything. It's a place where adventure meets relaxation, where the beauty of the hill country blends seamlessly with the rich history and vibrant culture of the town. This charming destination truly embodies the heart and soul of Texas. Palo Duro Canyon, the Grand Canyon of Texas. Hidden deep in the Texas Panhandle lies a natural wonder that will leave you speechless. Palo Duro Canyon, often called the Grand Canyon of Texas. Stretching over 120 miles long, up to 20 miles wide, and nearly 1,000 feet deep, it's the second largest canyon in the United States. But what makes this place even more special is its raw, untamed beauty and the sense of awe it inspires at every turn. If you're looking for adventure, Palo Duro Canyon is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. The canyon's network of hiking, biking, and horseback riding trails lets you explore the breathtaking landscape up close. With each twist and turn, you'll uncover stunning rock formations, vibrant desert flowers, and maybe even spot some of the wildlife that calls this rugged wilderness home. One of the canyon's most thrilling trails is the Capitol Peak Mountain Bike Trail, where experienced bikers can tackle steep descents and challenging climbs. The rugged terrain and stunning views make it a favorite for adrenaline junkies, and you'll feel the rush of adventure as you race through the canyon's depths. For a more laid-back way to explore Palo Duro, saddle up and take a horseback ride through the canyon. With the wind in your hair and the sun on your back, it's a peaceful yet exhilarating experience that connects you with the landscape in a way few other adventures can. As you ride through the canyon, you'll feel like you've stepped into the Old West, with only the sound of hooves and the distant calls of wildlife breaking the silence. No visit to Palo Duro is complete without seeing its iconic landmark, the Lighthouse Rock. This towering natural rock formation stands as a proud sentinel over the canyon and is one of the most photographed spots in the park. The hike to the lighthouse is a moderate 6-mile round-trip trek, but the incredible views from the base of the formation are well worth the effort. Standing at the foot of the lighthouse, you can't help but feel dwarfed by the sheer size and power of nature. The jagged red rocks, carved by wind and water over millions of years, tell the story of time itself. As you take in the panoramic view of the canyon, you'll feel a sense of timeless wonder, knowing you're standing in one of Texas's most awe-inspiring natural settings. At night, Palo Duro Canyon transforms into a whole new world. The remote location and lack of light pollution make it one of the best places in Texas for stargazing. With the vast expanse of the Milky Way spread out above, you'll feel like you've stepped into another universe, far removed from the hustle and bustle of city life. But the wonders of Palo Duro Canyon aren't just natural. There's a cultural side too. Every summer, the canyon plays host to Texas, an outdoor musical that tells the story of the Lone Star State's history through song, dance, and larger-than-life performances. With the stunning canyon as the backdrop, the show brings Texas's pioneering spirit to life in a way that's both entertaining and deeply moving. For a more relaxed day at Palo Duro, there are plenty of scenic spots perfect for a picnic. Whether you're perched along the rim with breathtaking views of the canyon below, or nestled in a quiet spot on the canyon floor, it's the ideal place to unwind and soak in the beauty of this incredible landscape. Be sure to pack your camera, because every angle offers a postcard-worthy view. Palo Duro Canyon isn't just a place of natural beauty, it's steeped in history. For thousands of years, Native American tribes like the Comanche and Kiowa called this canyon home, and the area is rich with artifacts and ancient rock art. Taking a guided tour with a park ranger is a great way to learn about the canyon's cultural significance, from the early settlers who braved its harsh conditions to the indigenous peoples who thrived in this rugged land. As the sun sets over Palo Duro Canyon, the colors of the landscape shift and change, creating a mesmerizing spectacle that feels almost otherworldly. It's a moment that stays with you long after you've left, standing in the vast openness of the canyon, watching the sky burn with color, and feeling a deep connection to the natural world. From heart-pounding adventures to peaceful moments of reflection, Palo Duro Canyon offers something for everyone. It's a place where the beauty of nature takes center stage, and the wild spirit of Texas shines through in every breathtaking view. Whether you're seeking thrills or tranquility, this stunning canyon is a must-see wonder that will leave you in awe of the Lone Star State's natural treasures. Caddo Lake, Texas's mystical swampland. Beyond the rolling plains and rugged mountains of Texas lies a place that feels like something out of a dream, a hidden swamp, teeming with wildlife, mystery, and ancient beauty. Welcome to Caddo Lake, a wonder unlike anything else in the Lone Star State. Located on the Texas-Louisiana border, this massive maze of bayous, sloughs, and wetlands covers over 25,000 acres, making it one of the largest natural lakes in the South and a truly otherworldly place to explore. As you paddle through the labyrinth of waterways, you'll find yourself enveloped in an eerie, magical silence. The moss-draped cypress trees stretch high above, their gnarled roots twisting into the dark water below, creating a canopy that feels like nature's cathedral. Every bend in the bayou brings new sights: a heron perched silently on a branch, a turtle basking in the sunlight, or perhaps even the flicker of an alligator's eyes just above the water's surface. Caddo Lake is a sanctuary for wildlife, and as you glide through its mysterious waters, you'll encounter creatures big and small. It's home to over 200 species of birds, including majestic eagles, woodpeckers, and the elusive pileated woodpecker. You might even spot a family of otters playfully darting between the trees, or a lone alligator cruising just below the surface, reminding you that this wild place is full of surprises. Fishing at Caddo Lake is an experience all its own. Known for its excellent bass, catfish, and crappie fishing, the lake has long been a haven for anglers. There's nothing quite like casting a line in the quiet stillness of the swamp, surrounded by the towering trees and the soft rustle of wildlife all around you. Whether you're a seasoned fisherman or a beginner, Caddo Lake offers some of the best fishing in Texas, both for the sport and for the soul. But Caddo Lake isn't just for adventurers. There are plenty of tranquil spots to relax and soak in the natural beauty. The state park offers great camping sites, picnic areas, and hiking trails where you can escape into the peaceful quiet of the woods. Whether you're out for a leisurely boat ride or enjoying a peaceful moment on the shore, this place has a way of slowing time down and letting you appreciate the simple wonders of nature. Caddo Lake's mystique is steeped in history as well. In the late 19th century, the lake was a bustling hub of steamboat traffic, and traces of that era still linger. As you cruise through its winding channels, it's easy to imagine the old steamboats chugging along, transporting goods and people through this watery world. The echoes of the past seem to whisper through the trees, adding to the lake's ethereal charm. For those who love to explore, there's no shortage of adventure on Caddo Lake. Kayaking or canoeing is the best way to navigate the maze of waterways, allowing you to get up close to the hidden corners of the swamp. As you glide through the narrow, shaded channels, you'll feel like an intrepid explorer, discovering secret spots and untouched wilderness. Every turn reveals something new, whether it's the unexpected call of a bird or the sight of a cypress tree older than you could imagine. As the sun sets over Caddo Lake, the swamp takes on an even more magical quality. The fiery colors of the sunset reflect off the water, casting long shadows over the cypress trees. It's a serene and almost mystical scene that feels far removed from the bustling world outside the bayou. In these quiet moments, you'll understand why Caddo Lake has captivated visitors for generations. It's a place of beauty, mystery, and timeless wonder. Caddo Lake is a world all its own, one where nature thrives in its most untamed and mysterious form. From the ancient trees to the wildlife that calls it home, it's a reminder that Texas is full of surprises, and this swampy paradise is one of the most enchanting wonders the state has to offer. Enchanted Rock. A giant of myth and mystery. Imagine standing at the foot of a massive stone dome, rising more than 400 feet above the Texas hill country. Its sheer size and smooth, pink surface feel almost otherworldly. You'd swear there's something magical about it. This is Enchanted Rock, a natural wonder steeped in legend, beauty, and mystery. As one of the largest exposed granite formations in North America, Enchanted Rock has captured the imagination of adventurers and nature lovers for centuries. But there's more to this giant stone than just its geological wonders. It's also shrouded in myth. Native American legends say that spirits roam the rock, their whispers carried by the wind, while others believe that this place holds ancient powers. Whether you believe the stories or not, one thing is certain. Climbing Enchanted Rock is an experience you'll never forget. Once you reach the summit, the views are nothing short of spectacular. From here, you can see miles of the rolling Texas hill country, with its rugged beauty and endless skies. The wind feels crisper, the air clearer, and for a moment, it's just you, the sky, and the timeless granite beneath your feet. This sense of vastness, both of the landscape and time itself, is what makes Enchanted Rock feel so, well, enchanted. For the more adventurous, Enchanted Rock offers some of the best rock climbing in Texas. The smooth granite surface presents both a challenge and a thrill, attracting climbers from all over the world. Whether you're scaling the sheer cliffs or exploring the boulder fields below, the rock offers endless opportunities for adventure. It's not just a hike, it's an exploration of one of nature's grandest playgrounds. What makes Enchanted Rock so unique isn't just its size, but its age. This massive formation is more than 1 billion years old, one of the oldest rock formations in North America. Over millennia, wind, rain, and time have sculpted this ancient dome, giving it its smooth, rounded shape. As you explore, you can't help but feel connected to the Earth's deep history, standing on a surface that's been shaped by forces beyond imagination. As the day comes to a close, Enchanted Rock takes on an even more mystical quality. The setting sun bathes the rock in warm pink light, while the surrounding landscape begins to fade into shadow. It's easy to see why early settlers and Native American tribes believed this place was enchanted. There's an energy here, something that makes you feel like you're part of something far bigger than yourself. And when night falls, Enchanted Rock transforms into a stargazer's paradise. The wide-open skies of the hill country, free from light pollution, offer some of the clearest night skies in Texas. On a clear night, you can see the Milky Way in all its glory, with countless stars twinkling above. It's the perfect place to unwind, lay back on the smooth rock, and lose yourself in the vastness of the universe. Enchanted Rock is more than just a giant piece of granite. It's a place of magic, mystery, and adventure. Whether you're here to hike, climb, or simply soak in the views, this Texas wonder will leave you in awe. With its rich history, breathtaking beauty, and otherworldly energy, Enchanted Rock is truly one of the most amazing places in Texas. Hamilton Pool. A hidden oasis in the heart of Texas. Imagine a hidden oasis tucked away deep in the Texas hill country, where crystal clear water falls from a limestone overhang into a pristine emerald pool below. This is Hamilton Pool, a natural wonder so serene and picturesque, you'll feel like you've stumbled upon a secret paradise. Located just outside of Austin, Hamilton Pool is a place of pure, untouched beauty. As soon as you set eyes on it, you'll understand why this spot has become one of the most beloved natural wonders in Texas. Formed thousands of years ago when the dome of an underground river collapsed, this natural grotto and waterfall have created a scene straight out of a fairy tale, where nature feels both intimate and grand at the same time. The centerpiece of this hidden oasis is the 50-foot waterfall that flows year-round, even in the driest Texas summers. The sound of the falling water is mesmerizing, a soft, constant melody that seems to wash away the noise of the outside world. Whether you come to swim, hike, or simply relax by the water's edge, the beauty and tranquility of Hamilton Pool will leave you in a state of calm wonder. Swimming in Hamilton Pool feels like diving into a dream. The water is cool and refreshing, especially on a hot Texas day, and the natural setting makes you feel completely immersed in nature. Floating beneath the towering cliffs, with the waterfall splashing just feet away, is a sensation you won't find anywhere else. It's a swimming hole unlike any other, where the landscape itself feels alive. The hike to Hamilton Pool is almost as magical as the pool itself. As you make your way through the dense forest, surrounded by towering oaks and juniper trees, the air feels fresher, the world quieter. The trail winds down into the canyon, and as you get closer, you can hear the sound of the waterfall growing louder, guiding you to your destination. It's a journey that builds anticipation, and when you finally arrive at the pool, the sight of it takes your breath away. Hamilton Pool isn't just for swimming. It's the perfect spot for a peaceful day of picnicking, hiking, or simply soaking in the natural beauty. The limestone beach provides plenty of space to spread out a blanket, enjoy a meal, and take in the stunning surroundings. The towering cliffs offer shade during the hot Texas afternoons, and the cool breeze from the waterfall creates the perfect environment for relaxation. But there's something almost mystical about Hamilton Pool, as if time slows down when you're here. The natural limestone formations, the gentle sound of the waterfall, and the stillness of the pool create a sense of peace that's hard to find anywhere else. It's a place where nature reigns, untouched by the hustle and bustle of modern life, where you can reconnect with the world around you. One of the things that makes Hamilton Pool so unique is its delicate ecosystem. The surrounding area is home to rare species of birds, plants, and wildlife that thrive in this protected environment. As you explore the area, keep your eyes peeled for the endangered golden-cheeked warbler or the diverse array of ferns and wildflowers that dot the landscape. The balance of nature here is fragile, and the preservation efforts ensure that future generations will be able to enjoy this hidden gem. At sunset, Hamilton Pool becomes even more magical. The golden light casts a warm glow over the water, and the sound of the waterfall seems to deepen in the quiet evening air. It's a peaceful end to a day spent in one of Texas's most beautiful and unique natural wonders. Caverns of Sonora, a hidden jewel beneath the earth. Beneath the rugged plains of West Texas lies a hidden treasure that few have seen, but is often called one of the most beautiful caves in the world, the Caverns of Sonora. Picture yourself stepping into an underground wonderland where glittering crystal formations surround you, and the walls themselves seem to be alive with light. This is a place where nature's artistry is on full display. At first glance, you wouldn't expect much from the landscape above ground, but once you descend into the Caverns of Sonora, it's like entering a completely different world. Discovered in the early 20th century, these caverns are renowned for their breathtaking beauty. The cave's limestone walls are adorned with delicate formations that shimmer like chandeliers, and its narrow passages open into grand rooms full of natural sculptures that defy imagination. One of the crown jewels of the Caverns of Sonora is a formation known as the butterfly. This exquisite crystal formation is so delicate and detailed that it looks like it could take flight at any moment. Made of translucent calcite, it appears to glow from within, its wings stretching out as if frozen in time. It's a marvel of nature's craftsmanship, and visitors often find themselves standing in awe at its intricate beauty. But the beauty of the Caverns of Sonora isn't limited to its size or scale. It's the incredible detail that makes this underground world so special. You'll find helictites, delicate spiraling formations that grow in all directions, seemingly defying gravity. These rare formations give the cavern a magical, otherworldly feel, like something out of a fantasy novel. Each room you enter seems more intricate and surreal than the last. As you move deeper into the caverns, the true spectacle begins. The Crystal Palace is one of the most stunning parts of the cave system, with walls completely encrusted in sparkling crystals. The air feels cooler here, and the silence is almost eerie, broken only by the occasional drip of water as new formations slowly grow. Every twist and turn reveals something new: an underground lake, a delicate crystal formation, or a room that seems to glow with its own light. What's truly humbling is that everything you see in the caverns of Sonora took millions of years to form. The slow drip of mineral-rich water has built these incredible formations one drop at a time. It's a reminder of the power of time and nature's slow, steady hand in creating beauty that lasts for eons. Walking through these caverns feels like traveling back in time, witnessing a world that has been in the making long before human civilization ever existed. The caverns of Sonora are not just beautiful, they are fragile. The formations are so delicate that the oils from a single human touch can halt their growth, leaving them frozen in time. This delicate balance between preservation and exploration adds to the mystique of the caverns. Visitors are urged to tread lightly, knowing they're stepping into a natural wonder that has taken millions of years to perfect. After hours spent marveling at the underground beauty, emerging back into the sunlight feels almost surreal. The caverns of Sonora are a hidden jewel, an experience that takes you away from the everyday world and into a place where time and nature have worked their magic. It's one of Texas's most stunning and least known natural wonders. Texas isn't just big, it's filled with awe-inspiring wonders that stretch from the deserts to the caves below and the skies above. From natural mysteries that baffle scientists to landscapes that seem to come from another world, this state is full of surprises waiting to be explored. Whether you're seeking adventure, beauty, or the unknown, Texas has a wonder for everyone. If you're ready for more incredible journeys and hidden gems, hit that subscribe button and join us on our next adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on your favorite Texas wonder from today's list. We've only scratched the surface of what this amazing state has to offer. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and we'll see you on the next journey.